So this is the sailing test for this new boat build. As we're hitting the rough seas here, what I found was that if you built a lot up here, like I had some wind turbines up here, and the game kept flipping my boat. I don't know if other people are having the same issue. That's that. I don't even know what happened there. Now we gotta, come on boat, stop. Anyway, this is, are we back on? Yes, all right. So this is the boat build for those people that want it all. My first boat video was a simple, clean design. This one, I've looked at some of the comments, some of the feedback. Some people like a lot of stuff on their boat. I thought I'd try and come up with a design that had it all. So, the changes. These two wind turbines I've moved from the back, the front of the boat. I've added an extra solar panel. Oxygen and methane tanks I put here at the front. Inside this room, I put the food processor. And of course, we got the necessary water connection for the food processor, connected to a couple water tanks on this side. And just the cabling running from the Sabatier reactor, which I decided to put on the roof. I just thought it looks really cool up here on the roof. Threw a coffee plant down there for fun. At the back, I've added the distillation tower. Some people have reported problems with the distillation tower on the boat causing flipping. So instead of putting it up in the front, I thought, well, maybe it'll be okay here in the back. Of course, we got the water purifier tucked away there. This I left on, this emergency generator. Carbon dioxide is connected up to the Sabatier reactor. I moved these petrol tanks from the roof to under the back side here, under the back ledge and on the wall. I've added 6 oil tanks inside here. They're all empty right now, but once we hit Blackbane Station, we will fill them up so we can test the distillation tower. I've added more batteries inside. And I filled up the whole roof here with storage. So I haven't moved my storage from here yet. And I may not. I may just use this as extra or move some of the back corner stuff out into the front, that kind of thing. I love the look of the Sabatier reactor on the roof. It's almost like we're going into turbo boost. And I certainly can't say for sure, but I was doing 50 kilometers an hour there in the calmer waters. For some reason, over there I'm hitting 50 again. For some reason, even though I've added so much more stuff to the boat, I'm going just like up to 55 now. But why am I going so fast? Oh my god. Almost up to 60. All right, now we're hitting over 50. And in terms of power generation, the only thing that's different is the extra solar panel. It would be cool though if the Sabatier reactor actually gave a bit of a speed boost on this boat. So far the sail on this, even some pretty rough waters, has been successful. So if you have any comments as to the roof, my theory is something too tall on the roof is going to cause your boat to flip. So either solar panels on the roof, or especially the wind turbines, the big ones up on the roof. I don't think the game likes it that much. But you can let me know if you've got these typhoon turbines up on the roof and your boat has never flipped. Well, let me know. Post it down below so other people can see that maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. My theory is wrong. We're at the Black Vein site here. And the purpose is, with the new oil tanks on that boat, I have run an additional oil line. So we still are running petrol. I've kept the line separate for now. So petrol running down the boat from here. The diesel is still running down the boat from here. And I've added a new oil line. Let's go all the way down to the oil pump. Instead of running it from up top, I chose to run it from the bottom here. Oh, looks like it's stopping. I'm not sure what's going on there. I ran it out this door here. I ran this oil line all the way down and connected it to the side there. So I tried to connect it to the top, but it wasn't letting me because the distance wasn't quite far enough, it seemed. Couldn't get back up the ladder. So I ran a connection to the side and over here. So now the theory is, if I turn all these three on, I should be filling the diesel, petrol, and the oil. For the video, I kept them all three separate so we can see. But, of course, I mean, if you wanted to combine the diesel and the petrol or do the experiment, see if the oil will also go down the same line, feel free to do that. So let's turn on the ones we know worked before. The diesel, the petrol line, and the new oil line. So there we go. We're gonna fill our tanks on the boat. There's the petrol tanks being filled up, and our diesel tanks. Our diesel has quite a ways to go. And then, of course, we're bringing in oil, fill up the oil tanks. So this is all going good. We need to run the petrol into the petrol lines. Petrol tank. For now, I'm just gonna plug it in over here. We definitely have to clean this up. All right, so the whole system seems to be functioning. So there you go. If you wanted to run a boat with everything where you can do it all on the boat, this pretty much does everything.